and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tom's Take, the channel where I give you my take on things even though you didn't ask. And I'd also like to point out it's been 9 months since I last uploaded. That's enough time to grow a human. You could have been slamming ham watching the last Tom's Take video and now you're sat there with a little baby. So if you did, congratulations. But that fun fact aside, today we're going to be talking about an absolute whopper of a human being called the vegan teacher. Now, I've been watching from the sidelines for a while. She's had some beef with a friend of mine, Daz Black. Only Daz Black could have beef with a vegan. Well done, Daz. Now, Daz has it under control. I don't feel like I need to swoop in and save him or anything like that. But in her last response to him, I found myself actually getting annoyed at how she was portraying him, because he is genuinely one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Now, here's a quick timeline of it all. Daz made a video reacting to her. She responded. Daz responded to that, added a diss track in too. And then her response to that is what we're going to be responding to. Now, if you really want to be up to speed, I would recommend going to watch Daz's 2 videos. But if not, and you're already up to speed and you just want to carry on, then stick around. Now, she waffles an awful lot, so I'm going to have to cut a lot of this out. But just before we do, I would like to point out, I don't have any problems with vegans, because why the fuck would I? If anybody's doing anything that only really affects themselves, be happy, do it. Do it. Be anything you want to be, honestly. If we disagree, that's fine. I don't care. So it's not because she's vegan. Pointing that out. In fact, the Prime Minister of YouTube himself, Dan Bull, is a vegan. And he got me onto oat milk. I'll call him now to prove it.
Porn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who's this? Stockdale.
Must be busy with something vegan related.
One of the last sentences he says is that I'm a senile old lady.
But did he lie? I don't think he did.
Then he follows up with saying that you came at me hard, now it's your fucking funeral. I'm reading my notes over here. It's my fucking funeral now. So I'm senile and I'm old.
And that concludes this episode of Tom's Take. If you enjoyed the video, do subscribe. I'm sorry. Let's get back into it. I'm joking.
And he thinks it's a good idea to say that it's my funeral and call for a riot. We're about to riot, he says.
Now, Daz did say this in the diss track. Figuratively speaking, obviously, that shouldn't have to be pointed out. Now, do you think Cardi B actually needs you to bring a mop and a bucket for that wet-ass pussy? Or when she's asking to give everything you've got for this wet-ass pussy, you think she's on about socks, shoes, tax returns in the pan? In the wok? Like, no. Figuratively. If you take songs literally, I mean, you're gonna have a bad time, man.
It's murder on the dance floor.
See? It doesn't really work, does it?
So he's calling on his over 5 million fans to come to my house, start a riot, and it's going to be my fucking funeral.
But he's not, though. And we've established that.
Well now, what a lovely man you are.
She does this a lot, you know. Just spends about 20 minutes after each point just fucking mad dogging you down.
The fuck's wrong with you?
I was thinking the exact same.
Do you know what they're doing in the United States right now? Rioting. Is that what you think is okay? What next? You're gonna wear one of those white hats and carry some flames and show up, scare me in the middle of the night?
The exponential escalation of this mental is mind-melting. Daz said, we riot. She equates that to, I'm going to send a bunch of people to your house to kill you. And then obviously the next logical step from that is that Daz hoods up and joins the clan, rocks up to your house on horseback. Alright, now I'm convinced this woman's like a troll or a character, or she's putting it on because I don't believe any functional neurons could and come up with this idea. I don't believe it. It's not real.
Should I be calling the police? You know, I already have cameras around my house because of assholes like you.
She has cameras all around the house because of nice people in the south of England. Okay. Seems stable.
People have tried to steal my dog Bella because of assholes like you who go around and spread these rumors that she's not okay. She's perfectly 100% fine. One of the oldest dogs that ever lived was vegan.
Now, if this is true, this is obviously fucked up. People shouldn't be trying to steal the woman's dog. That's grim. That's not funny. It just sounds funny to say. And a vegan diet for a dog isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world, as long as it's getting all of its macronutrients and protein and shit. So if you're buying like specialist food, which I'm pretty sure she is, then yeah, her dog's fine, man. It doesn't seem ideal, but I'm not a vet and I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've read a couple of studies and stuff, and the only ones that I saw were saying what I just said. Like, as long as they hit all of their nutritional and protein goals and all of this stuff, then they're gravy, for lack of a better term.
You're just ignorant. And like I said in my last video, you open your mouth and you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know what speciesism is? Speciesism is when you think that you're superior to another being on this planet.
Now, I do understand what she's saying here, but one, speciesism just sounds ridiculous, right? It's like, you're reaching there, it sounds ridiculous. And two, we are though. We're the apex predator. We are superior to everything else on the planet. That's why we're running shit. We're the most intelligent. Now, yeah, you could argue an octopus is mad intelligent. It is. And some sea mammals and some birds and shit are mad intelligent. But until I see a fucking octopus knocking up a PS5, shush, we win, all right?
Speciesism is when you talk about this hierarchy. And the reality is that we are all of us on this planet, all of the animals, all of the insects, we are intertwined and connected.
Yeah, I see what she's saying here. Almost like a chain. Like a chain where we all, like, eat each other on the way up. Like a chain of food. If only there was a word for that.
In a way where we need each other. You are no better or more important than a bee. If the bees die, we all die.
She's right. All jokes aside, she is right here. Now, at this point, you could be thinking, like, well, why is she getting shit? Like, she's making some good points, which she is. Well, as I was saying at the start, I don't have a problem with vegans. It's not because she's a vegan. It's because she's a prick.
The fuck is it with men who think they are so superior? You want to know where you would have stood during World War II? When they were hauling away the Jews? Let me tell you, look at how you stand right now. Where do you stand on animal rights? You close your ears, you close your eyes, and you walk around like you're some sort of king shit.
She's just a bit of a cunt, isn't she? See, it's not because she's vegan, it's just because she's a dick. So she starts off taking the lyrics of the diss track as literal as you possibly can to be offended as much as you can, then jumps to saying that Das is going to hood up and join a fucking clan and rock up on horseback, then decides to attack men in general, which is sexist, worse than speciesist, I would argue, and then equates people that enjoy a bacon sandwich with some HP sauce to the Holocaust. Wacky woman. She gets a W for wacky. Wacky woman.
It's your responsibility not just to be vegan, but to be an animal rights defender.
And it's your responsibility to conduct yourself properly and not go on like a raging bellend.
Just like when they were hurting the Jews, it was everybody's right not just to not hurt the Jews, but to roll up their sleeves and defend them.
Her attitude makes me want to go eat meat and fucking kick a pigeon. You change no one's mind being a thunder cunt. Now, I believe Gandhi said that.
Just like when you see a woman being abused, it's not okay to just say, well, I don't abuse women, I'm over here, I'm fine. No, it's your job to go in there and save those women.
Now, I do kind of understand the sentiment here, but it's not my job. And it's not just women, it's anyone that's getting abused. But that's how you get yourself killed or make a situation worse, is by trying to play a hero and being a busy cunt and getting involved in other people's shit. You're normally going to make it worse. Call the police or somebody qualified to deal with this. You don't run in with your superhero cape on. It's not the internet. You can't just say something nice and it's all good. If you fuck up and this guy starts hitting you, game over.
Just like when you see somebody picking on somebody from the LGBTQ community, you don't just stand by and turn around and go, well, hey, I have a little flag here, I'm fine, I have no problem with them. No, it's your job to go in there and protect them.
It's not. Again, it's a nice idea, but this is how you get yourself hurt. We need to live in the real world, okay? And act accordingly. Obviously, do what you can when you can, but the idea that you have to, you should, you're compelled to throw yourself into danger, it's ridiculous, in my opinion. It's lovely that people do it, and it's great when people do it, but nobody has to do it, is the point I'm getting at. Now, I shit you not, for the next 15 seconds, she just does this creepy stare thing again.
I'm a senile old lady, and you are about to riot, and I came at you hard, apparently, even though I literally am just sitting here talking. And now it's my fucking funeral. You know how many points I have here on my computer? Let me show you. I watched your video, and I took all these notes. All kinds of things to talk about. Do you know, I just don't have the time.
You'd probably have time if you didn't mad dog us for fucking 20 minutes after making every point. This is such a cop-out. This is like, know when you're chatting shit at school or at work or something and someone calls you out on it and you don't know what to do, so you just say like, no, I know what it is, but I'm not telling you. If you tell me what it is, then I would, but you're lucky. It's literally, this is like the verbal version of saying like, hold me back. Hold me back. I'm going to get him. Hold me back. Just cop out. Just bullshit. Now, the entire rest of the video, I'm not going to put you through because I'm good to you. But what I am going to do is I'm going to perform a song I've wrote for the vegan teacher. Now, I know she likes music. I like music too. Maybe I can reach her on a level and explain why she's getting so much shit in a way that nobody's been able to yet. So hopefully the vegan teacher, I hope you're watching this and I hope this helps you understand why you are getting as much shit as you are getting while you're trying to fight what is arguably a very noble cause. If you did enjoy this video, drop a like on for me. If you're new to Tom's Take, feel free to subscribe, and I might upload before 9 months for the next one. Enjoy the song, enjoy your day, big love, and stay safe. I will see you soon, lads and ladies.
My house, start a riot, and it's going to be my fucking funeral. Well now, what a lovely man you are. Just a woman here at my home, trying to save animals.
No one hates you, cause you're vegan. People hate you, cause you're a prick. We don't mind, you're a quinoa eater. What we don't like is your harsh demeanor. You sit up on a high horse, looking like an advert for divorce. You go on like a right joke. Every time you upload, just know it's not too late to change your mind. The difference it would make if you were kind would blow your mind. Maybe stop being such a dickhead and try and have a conversation. Maybe then you'll change your mind and not just be who everyone's hating. Be patient. Just know it's not too late to change your mind. The difference it would make if you were kind would blow your mind. Maybe stop being such a prick. That would be sick. And go get some dick. Chill out, relax, calm down.
What the fuck's wrong with you? Don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just know it's not too late to change your mind. The difference it would make if you were kind would blow your mind.
I'm a senile old lady.